name na Basharon Askiaoki. We be managing director and chief executive officer for Desopadec. I come talk to our people. Say, as the time done they reach, when they will start election and the things when they will take down, I come the appeal say, all the things when I tell us make we do, make life for better for now. What we don't do for the various communities, I want to say make na wash over them well. Make they not destroy anything. Particularly for this time when the election they come so. Because why? This election when they come self, they don't they take gun, they don't they take cutlass, take down. Now PVC now you go get. Collect your PVC. Anything when they your mind, first collect your PVC. When the day reach, now thumbprint they take the thumbprint. You go carry and put for ballot paper. Fight not the day. But if anything they, even if argument go day, men are not argue reach where now go destroy the things when government don't do for now. I beg una. So that when government bring another things, you go meet the one when done the ground before. I beg una. Now the time to show say una appreciate what the government they do. And that one might go good for us.
Hello there. We are here again on the Desopadec Weekly, and we are glad to have you join us on this week's edition. In this episode, our attention is on Season 4 of the Desopadec Skills Academy. Thank you for joining us. Joy Uche is my name. Welcome on board. The Desopadec Skills Academy, a vocational program of the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, Desopadec, has commenced a new academic session for the fourth batch of students recently enlisted into the academy. On the 17th of February 2023, the academy organized an orientation program for the students, designed to prepare them for a hitch-free 6 months academic experience in the academy. It will be recalled that in January this year, the Commission graduated the third batch of students, and they were all empowered with the necessary starter packs and a take-off grants to start their businesses and become wealth creators and employers of labor. Since its creation, the Academy has produced over 500 skilled entrepreneurs in welding and fabrication, tiling and interlock, health, safety and environment studies, shoe and bag making, electrical repairs and installations. Other areas are fashion design and tailoring work, hairdressing and makeover, catering and confectionery, information and communication technology. The current fourth batch of students at graduation would add to the economic boom inspired by the first, second, and third groups across communities in Delta State and beyond. Addressing the students during the orientation ceremony, the Executive Director, Social Services, Desopadec, Honorable Leonard Anoka, enjoined them to be very committed to their studies. He also warned the students against absenteeism and reiterated the importance of the routine monitoring exercise of the academy in their continuous assessment.
You are privileged to be one of the trainees today. So I want to urge you guys to come here, learn, and see how the program goes. Definitely, at the end of the 6 months, you will be given your starter packs. But however, this program comes with a lot of things that we take very seriously. Attendance is very, very mandatory because we have monitoring teams that goes around the different training centers to see how well you guys are faring. So I will encourage everyone to attend this training, depending on the location you are posted to. Then we also know that we have monitoring team that goes around to see that people attend. At the end of the day, when you are giving your starter pack, we also encourage you not to sell them and make good ambassadors of this program.
2 preparatory lectures were delivered by seasoned entrepreneurial resource persons, Afolabi Aduns and Rume Daniels. Delivering his lecture, Aduns spoke on having the right mindsets and other sub-themes which included attributes you must cultivate to succeed in your skills training, things you must not do during your training, vital tips for making yourself outstanding in your training, and how to distinguish yourself.
So the things you will learn in this lecture, number 1, the mindsets or attributes you must cultivate to succeed in your skills training. There are things you must not do during your training. Things you must not do. Vital tips for making yourself outstanding in your training. You can be an outstanding trainee. You can make a mark and leave a mark there. The next thing we'll be looking at is how to distinguish yourself. The first thing I want you to leave here with, you must develop a strong determination and willingness to learn. Did you hear me? Nobody can force you to learn. The Desopadec have tried, they've done all they need to do. They have gotten your trainers. They told you they will tell you where you go to. If you are not willing to learn, nobody can force you. So I want to appeal to you. Have the right mindset. Are you listening to me? Don't go there with an entitlement mindset. Next thing, number 2, things you must not do during your training. Please, brothers and sisters. Number 1, do not go late to your place of training. I believe the Desopadec will still give you the code of conduct or something. They will still give you, but don't go late to your training. Do not miss a single day of your training. Are you listening to me? Do not fight, no matter the provocation or justification. There will be provocation. There will be justification. But don't find yourself fighting. Don't find yourself fighting, no matter the justification. There's nobody frowns at it. Once you are caught, automatic expulsion. And then you miss the opportunity and you miss the starter pack. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy, brothers and sisters. Don't be lazy. I told you earlier, I'll say it again. Life does not give you what you deserve. Life gives you what you demand. To get the price, you must pay the price. Can I say that again? To get the price, P-R-I-Z-E, you must pay the P-R-I-C-E. All right? That's a price you must pay for success. So I beg you in the name of God, give this your best shot. Stop looking for fish. Rather, let them stop looking. Don't tell them to give you fish. Tell them to teach you how to catch fish. And that is what the government is doing. They want to teach you how to catch fish.
Also speaking, Rume Daniels, who lectured the students on developing capacity for opportunities, urged the trainees to utilize the opportunity given them by the Desopadec and make deliberate efforts to be dedicated to all it takes to scale through the academy.
I have seen people get this opportunity and misuse it. And so I want to first of all, be very blunt with you. This is one of the very few states that has consistently done what is happening here without missing any session, any year. Desopadec is hoping is that you will see what is happening here as a seed. Now, there's a 6-month training that is going to start immediately. And that 6 months, 1 or 2 people in here are already saying it's a waste of time. May they just give us the largest, the capital. May we go start. And genuinely, some people want to do the business, but they don't want to sit for the training. And there are some others who are saying, which time 6 months? They cannot wait. And so it's been a pain to see the African, the Nigerian, the Niger Delta youth over and over and over painfully misuse opportunity and privilege that is very rare and scarce to come by. So to now sit down and be in your mind, be planning, and be listening to somebody here you telling you, may they give me the money now to see what I could do, and so it's a whole lot, and hopefully we can do better, and do better with it. Most young people feel that big men owe us something. I have this belief that nobody owes me a dime. Nobody owes me 1 naira. No uncle that has money owes me 1 naira. I owe the world an expression of my giftings and my hard work. I'm not talking about you now. So you now need to tell yourself, now that I have an opportunity, I'll grab it and invest upon myself. I have this, Yoruba adage. In case you understand it, I'll fine. But if you don't, I will interpret it. All right? It says the child that we train and goes on to do what? Retrain himself. That's the one that the parents are most proud of. 6 months from now, Desopadec would have passed out a set of graduates again, because this is not the first batch. Again. But guess what? The ones that will stand and go far into the future are the ones whose foundations are properly set. Thank you.
Some of the newly admitted students share with the Desopadec Weekly TV crew their take-home from the orientation program.
I also learned that some people see opportunities, they make use of it very well, while some people, they don't see opportunity, they see failure. So it all depends on you. Some people say that because they didn't go to school, they cannot make it. But from the second speaker that spoke, he made me to understand that life is not all about only being an educationist or only going to school. It's all about passion and determination for what you want to become.
I've learned about the skills and management of time, to be punctual in whatever we are doing, to be disciplined. And the one that interests me the most, because I was shocked when they said some persons who collect their things that they'll go and sell, is very wrong. I've learned that whatever they give to us is like a seed for us to sow and make good use of it. And God will help each and every one of us to make use of whatever they are giving us.
From the first speaker, he taught us about how to distinguish ourselves from others during the training, that we need to stand that. Then the second speaker, he talked about, after the training, there's some people that are into it for, let me say, just the money, that after some time they said yes. But what I see about it, like when you are being helped with something to make yourself better, you take it and make yourself better, be a self-employee to others.
The students also appreciated the Desopadec for the rare opportunity to acquire skills for a better future.
I'm very grateful. Thank you, Desopadec. I'm very grateful for you people. I'm saying thank you for giving us the youth the opportunity to learn more skills, to acquire things that will make us better in the future.
The Desopadec is lifting both able persons and people living with disabilities out of poverty through the Skills Academy.
As a physically challenged, it was really terrible. It was not really easy, especially feeding and paying off our strength. It has been horrible, really. So, especially when you go to offices to submit your CV, they'll look down on you that you're not able to do some certain jobs. Desopadec, I'm very grateful, one, for being one of the beneficiary of this program. It has not really been easy all this while. May God bless you, uplift you up higher and higher in Jesus' name.
Another development, the Executive Director, Planning, Research and Statistics, Desopadec, Dr. Shadrach Agediga, led a team of engineers to inspect the Ogulagha Model Secondary School, Ogulagha, in Burutu local government area of Delta State. The inspection journey, which lasted for about an hour and 30 minutes on the river, was an opportunity for the board of the commission to see the state of the projects in preparation for its official inauguration. Dr. Shadrach Agediga and his team inspected the administrative block, classrooms, chemistry, physics and biology laboratories, hostels and their porters' lodges, dining hall and the water treatment plants. The Ogulagha Model Secondary School is the first of its kind in the riverine communities of the Niger Delta states. The school will provide uninterrupted access to affordable and quality education, a tribute to the good leadership of Governor Ifeanyi Okowa's administration in Delta State. Currently, students from that enclave still travel for about 2 hours through the rivers to neighboring cities before they can have access to quality education in a serene and decent environment. This poses great dangers to the lives of the students and future of their education. The Ogulagha Model Secondary School is a commendable step by the Desopadec to make education accessible in the difficult riverine environment. The Okowa government, through the management of the Desopadec under the MD CEO Bashirun Askia Oge, has made education to be within the reach of Ogulagha people and the neighboring communities. Speaking with the Desopadec Weekly TV crew shortly after the inspection, Dr. Shadrach Agediga expressed satisfaction over the completion of the project, ready for commissioning.
Yeah, for me, with what I've seen, I can firmly say we're ready for commissioning. I went around all the classrooms, all of the cafeteria, the laboratories, the accommodation, offices, And I'm taken aback by the quality of work done and then the finishing. And so we are comfortable with what we have seen. And I will take this message to my MD and the board so that we'll let the Excellency know that we're ready for it.
In a chat with us, the chairman, Ogulagha community, John Bebiaprere, thanks the Desopadec for the diligent monitoring of the projects from beginning to the end.
As you can see, without being told, when a better thing is being done, somebody will not interpret it to you, whether your conscience will give you judgment first. So I think what I'm seeing now, with the effort of ED, who happened to be our brother, the effort and concern he has displayed, you award the contract to the contractor without following it up. You receive the wrong side of it, but with close marking, it is now. Very fine, good structures are put in place for the purpose of by the school being referred to being built. So to serve, this is the first of its kind in the Ogulagha Kingdom.
The community also appreciated Governor Ifeanyi Okowa for providing the people of the kingdom with a school equipped with state-of-the-art facilities.
Actually, this is an unbeatable edifice. This institution, I call it institution because this thing has really beaten all primary institutions that I've seen. I think this one is one of its kind. So I really commend the governor for this beautiful job he has done for the kingdom and for the Delta State at large. So this edifice that is being built now, I think, it also promotes education because we that went to see the facilities inside, you see that the governor has done something better for the people of through Desopadec, for the people of the Ogulagha community and for Delta State at large. So we'll ensure that we encourage education because the facilities there is not something we'll leave to dilapidate or to spoil in the hands of the students. So we'll make sure the community on their own parts will make sure that we make a good follow-up to see that we sustain education.
Whether in skills acquisition for youths or education for the young ones in the riverine environment, the Desopadec has continued to live up to its mandate of empowering the people of the oil-producing communities of Delta State. Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Desopadec Weekly. Next week, let's do it again as you join us on the Desopadec Weekly. But until we return, do follow us on our social media handles for comments or contributions and, of course, suggestions on how together we will continue to build a bigger, brighter, and better Delta State. On behalf of the entire crew, Joy Ochei is my name. I'll see you next week. Do stay safe. Bye.